Hello dear student, welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video we will see definition of acid and bases. There are three theories which discuss about the definition of an acid and bases. It depends on the characteristics of an acid and base or the compounds. So the first theory, it is Arrhenius theory, second theory it is Bronsted and Lowry theory, and third is Lewis acid base theory, or it is also called Lewis theory. So myself, Dr. Vikrant Dhamma, so I will present acid and base. So the first theory, Arrhenius theory. So Arrhenius theory, it is applicable only for the compounds which are dissociating in aqueous solutions. For example, what is an acid? So acid is a substance that on dissociation gives H plus ions. H plus ions are also called protons, and that also in the aqueous solution. For example, we will see an example. Say this is an example, that is H and Cl. So when it breaks, it will transfer a lone pair of electron towards the chlorine. See, there are two electrons in one bond always, and it will get transfer on the chlorine, and chlorine will have now negative charge as it is having an extra electron pair. So this, it will become electron deficient. It is called proton or H plus ion, and here we will get chlorine minus, and it will have two electrons. So these two electrons, they are transferring on the chlorine. H plus, so this compound can be called as an acid because on dissociation it gives H plus ions in the aqueous solution. Next is base. What is the base? So base is a substance that on dissociation gives OH minus ions in the aqueous solution. For example, NaOH. So NaOH, it is a base because on dissociation it will give OH minus ion. So there are always two electrons in one bond, and that will get electron pair transfer on the OH, and on the breaking of this OH and Na, we will get a sodium, that is metal. See, it will have a positive charge because electron pair it has been transferred on the OH, and it is electron deficient, and OH minus, it will have electron pair, extra electron pair on it. So these are the two examples of acid and base, HCl and NaOH. Next theory, that is Bronsted and Lowry theory, or also it is called Lowry-Bronsted theory. It explains that acids are the compound which donates the proton. Acids are the compound which donates the proton. Here it is an example that, see, HCl, it is acid, and H2O, actually it is amphoteric in nature. So it will donate a proton towards the water molecule. So we will get H3O. So I will explain it after the concept of base. See, the base is a substance that accepts the proton. See, here it is very contrast. One will donate a proton and second will accept the proton. And the very best example of it is that NH3, it is acting as a base and it accepts the proton from the water. For example, I will take this one, ammonia, right? Ammonia is a base as per this substance that accepts the proton. See, here I will write a proton. So for example, this hydrogen, it comes from a water molecule. So we will take it that it is coming from the water molecule. So ammonia will donate an electron pair. This arrow, it is for transfer of electron, and it donates electron pair towards the proton. After that, we will get overall reaction that we will get ammonium in this case. So here you can understand that role of each compound. See, hydrogen, or we can call it as a proton because it is an electron deficient, that donates a proton. So that donates a proton. So it is donating itself towards the nitrogen because it is giving a lone pair. So it becomes acid. And the substance that accepts the proton. So it is accepting the proton by giving the electron. At the last, you will understand by next theory also how it works actually. So it is accepting the proton. This arrow, it indicates that it is transferring a lone pair of electron towards the hydrogen, and we get a last compound, that is ammonia. So one is donating the proton and one is accepting the proton. Next theory, that is Lewis acid base theory, or also it is called Lewis theory. the substance that accept the pair of electron. For example, BF3. Or there are some examples also like AlCl3. Center is always a metal and remaining it is having a non-metallic part. And bases are the substance that donates electron pair. Again the here example it is NH3. So it can be understood that see this NH3, it is having a lone pair of electron, nitrogen will always have a lone pair of electron, and AlCl3. If there is a reaction between AlCl3 and NH3, it will form a complex. And you can understand by this example that the substance that donates a pair of electron. So it will donate the electron pair, and the substance that accepts the electron pair. So AlCl3 it is accepting the electron pair, and nitrogen it is having a lone pair, so it will donate electron pair towards the aluminum trichloride. And we get a complex of AlCl3 and this NH3. So we get an complex of this one. So this is the reaction. One is donating the electron pair and second one is accepting the electron pair. Now we will see the summary of acid-base theory. So there are in this theory, first one was Arrhenius theory. So it tells about it produces H plus ions in the aqueous solution, H plus ions, and base is the compound which gives OH minus ion. So it can be understood that see HCl it is acid, it gives H plus ion on dissociation, and NaOH it gives OH minus ion on the dissociation. So these are H plus and OH minus ion related theory. Second one is Lowry-Bronsted theory, which is related. Now here you can understand this theory with the example of this one. See here, NH3 it reacts with a water molecule. So NH3 it gives a lone pair of electron towards the proton or water we can say, and proton it comes from in water. See NH3 it becomes NH4 plus and OH minus ion. So it donates a proton to NH3. So it is a proton donor. Acids are proton donor. Here water it is acting as a proton donor. And this one base is a proton acceptor because it accepts the proton by giving the electron pair. Here also you can understand that it is giving the electron pair towards the acid. So these are called bases. From this example you can understand that it is giving the electron pair towards the acid or the proton. So electron pair it is given by towards the proton, and it is accepting the proton by giving an electron pair. And from this example you can understand that ammonia it is giving electron pair towards the BF3, means it is electron pair acceptor, it is acid, and electron pair donor as it is donating the electron pair. So here from also here you can understand what is NH3, that is donating the electron pair and accepting the proton. So these are the three theories which explains about acid and base character. So thank you for watching the videos. If you have a doubt, you can ask me in the comment box section.